Hey, kia ora whanau. Gumz doesn't know what we're doing here today, so this is going to be an awesome conversation. Everything you hear is going to be fresh, raw, unfiltered, uncut, unedited. What we're talking about, Gumz is like, bro, what are we talking about? And the conversation is gout. So I'm going to pass the rako to my bro.
All right. Gumz Pati. My name is William Pati, but everyone calls me Gumz. I'm a registered nurse here at Gonville Health. Also, I'm a nurse at Te Waipuna, Te Ranganui. My field is gout, and I work alongside so many other people, but gout is kind of getting to be my thing. So yeah.
Tell me, one of the things that you've learned has been most powerful in engaging our whanau with gout.
Well, the first part is the eye opener was that everyone thought it was that they blamed their eating. That was the first thing.
Yeah.
You ask people history of gout. Do you have gout? It's like, no, I don't drink. So that was the first thing that came to my head. Is that everyone just like, my lifestyle is my gout. I was just keeping it raw. I think that's my one advice to upcoming or just our clinicians in general. Just keep it raw.
Bro, you talked about diet, and we've heard heaps of this from our consumers as well, is the blame. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as you see one of the bros limping into the office, it's like, oh, what did you do? You know what I mean? How do you get over there? Or what's your approach to that?
It's sad and it hurts when you do see the same people coming in limping.
Hey.
And I do joke around. I see the bro coming, it's like, oh,
here we go.
I'll have a random guess why you're limping, and it's not gout in the end. But it is sad to see that you see the same person. And I had someone sit in with me, and they questioned my delivery. They read this like, don't you think your talking is a bit harsh? It's like I talk the way I talk because they keep coming in.
Yeah.
Something along the line is not working.
Yeah.
It sucks that it's our people that's coming in, and
Yeah. We had a pharmacy night a little while ago, and I thought the questions would come about like medications, management of uric acid levels, testing, all of the sort of the clinical stuff. But the questions and the part that our pharmacists wanted to explore more were the soft skills. How do I engage the conversation first? How do I even start the conversation with these whanau about gout, about medication? How do I even build the relationship with these whanau?
Yep.
Got any advice for that?
Well, the first thing I do say is like, you know what gout is? You know how many people have said yes but no at the same time? It's like, tell me what gout is, and that's how my first thing. And then I'm a drawer. In my nursing exams, I drew all my answers. With all my patients, I draw a lot, and it makes so much more sense. I take an A4 paper, right down the middle, and I go preventer versus painkiller. That's pretty much my approach. They're starting people with gout. It's like, I just draw.
Yeah.
And then I'll say 90% of the time they take that drawing with them.
Check.
Whether with heart, I draw a lot of heart stuff, blood pressure, they always take the drawing.
That's how they can explain it back.
That's how they can understand it, yeah.
Oh, me.
I do have one success story, and it's gonna stay with me for a very long time. I had a 27-year-old. His uric acid was in the 60s. And I told him straight, I was like, dude, if you don't control this, you might as well say goodbye to your foot. Might as well. I mean, you're 27. I worked with him for a couple of months, and we got him down to 22.22. And I gave him a hug. I was like, dude, we did it. And that fella now is, I said, look, I don't have to annoy you now, but because we've pushed and pushed, and you've been coming, you've actually done your part. From 66 to 22 in 4 or 5 months. It's a very hard bout.
Oh, check.
It's like, I do know what I'm doing.
Hey, I did it. Bro, but he must feel so much better though. Like the absence of an acute attack is awesome. Not having to limp, being able to do all of the stuff that you want to do at dad, at work, blah, blah, blah is good. But when you get your uric acid levels under control, like you feel better. Like you feel like you were weighted before, and then like you've taken a weighted vest off, and now you can run. So that brother must feel awesome.
Yeah. This other guy felt absolutely amazing. He said himself, I feel so bad coming home all these years with a flare because it leaves my wife to do. It leaves her to do everything in the household.
Yeah.
And he said, from here on, I want to change my life. I was like, dude, here's what I want to do. Draw it out. I'm still waiting for him. I'm still waiting for that phone call. But it's the attitude. Everything comes with attitude.
Yeah.
I reckon if you have the right attitude, we can do a lot of things. It'll be great. But he was so happy when this gout was 0.22.
Check.
0.22, man. Guys,
That's way
under. 0.22 from 50.
Yeah.
That was great. I felt amazing.
Choice.
And I wasn't even him.
Choice.
Yeah, it was good. It was great.
Bro, one of the it's probably my last question, and we had a whole bunch of consumers together, gout consumers. They were just bros. Like, so we got them together and we had a corridor about gout, and I thought direction would go here. We'd talk about like Kai, medication and like the challenges of taking a pill every day. Bro, the conversation went in what you've just said, mental health. And so like one of the bros shared a story about being a provider for his whanau. So they go diving all the time, but then having an acute attack and having to sit in the car while his sons would go and do that, and he felt so bad about it that he monkey crawled across the sand to be in the water. Is that quite common with you? So like that fellow was talking about the impact on his whanau, but I had no really idea of the mental health impact of constant acute flare-ups.
I guess it comes with that sense of being worthless, you know. I can't do anything. It's like I've wasted 3 days or 4 days of just on meds, just trying to get better, just to help out. And a lot of our people do have that mental health side as well. So they're trying to get their self better, and I do have patients who like anxiety is just through the roof.
Hard.
You know, depression is building up because what can I do? What can you do when you're on glass every hour of the day? It's tough because here's me trying to fix something, but at the back of my mind, like, there's something else. So you can't fix one and not the other. I don't have the answer, but I've seen it and I'm still trying to work on it.
Too much. Bro, thank you for your sharings and your learnings. The bro can't be there with us in the physical because my man's just been accepted to be a Pacifica.
Oh, the Pacifica Leadership Program.
Too much.
Oh.
So you'll see Gumz with the suit and tie on, I'm sure. But bro, thank you for your contribution. Any questions, please email Gumz. His email's across the screen. No, I'm joking. We're not that flash, bro. But enjoy the rest of your night. I'm sure your MC is a good looking fella. Check.